got this shrimp and scallop scampi dip. You can see it's on. What do you think of it?
The flavor's really good. I mean, I don't know how to describe it.
Garlicky.
Sure. We'll go with that. I think the only thing is the scallops are really big. So you're gonna have to. I made the mistake of just eating one whole scallop instead of cutting it. Other than that, though, the flavors went together really well. I'd say it was good. I'd get it again.
Cool. Yeah, it was really good. I agree too. The flavor is really good. It almost kind of reminded me of spinach dip, with like the spinach and the creaminess, but then some seafood and some garlic put in. And it was really good. I would get it too if you're a seafood lover, for sure.
Okay. So we just got the mimosa flight from Shimmering Sips. Comes with a tropical mimosa with sparkling wine and passion fruit, orange and guava juice. Key lime mimosa with key lime sparkling wine and cranberry juice. Blood orange mimosa, sparkling wine and blood orange juice.
I think this one is the blood orange because it's kind of pulpy, like orange juice.
I would agree.
And then the key lime and the tropical.
Okey-dokey.
So then this tropical mimosa is basically the pog juice that you can get at, pretty sure, Bomba and Animal Kingdom Lodge, and I think also Hana, the breakfast juice, but with champagne. So if you like that, you'll probably like this, which I'm excited because I like it. So which one should I try first?
You like key lime, so you can have most of that one.
Yeah, okay. I am a key lime fan. Ooh, I like that one. Anything with white cranberry juice, I normally like. That one's a good one. I'm gonna try this one. The blood orange. It is kind of weird that it's pulpy, which I don't really like pulp. The orange is definitely more pronounced in this one. So like when a normal mimosa, you kind of just taste all of it, where I feel like I only taste the juice.
Yeah.
In this one with a little bit of sparkle. And let me put these back in order. And this is the tropical. Ooh, that's good. So I think I'm gonna go like this. My favorite, second favorite, third favorite.
Okay, simple enough. Alright, so I'm gonna start with the key lime first to wash the taste out of my mouth. Assuming I'm not gonna like it. I'm not a big key lime person. It's actually not bad.
Yeah.
It's not limey.
No. Like, I really like that one.
It tastes like Sprite.
Yeah.
Blood orange. Tastes like orange juice.
I feel like it's extra orangey from the blood orange.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
Tropical. I would probably say my favorite was the key lime.
What? Say that again? You're talking about how you're gonna wash your mouth out.
Favorite was probably key lime. then tropical, then blood.
Yeah.
Just because key lime, maybe it's because it does taste like, to me it tastes like Sprite. So I don't know, for some reason I'm just not feeling the orange right now in this heat. But other than that though, the key lime's really good. The tropical is really good. The blood orange, I think because of the pulpiness, we usually get our like orange juice pulp free. Because other than that though, I mean, it's not a bad drink. I'd drink it if someone handed it to me, but I don't know that I would order it.
And I think it's a good deal. I mean, honestly, $13 and you get, I mean, 2 pretty full drinks. So this is a win, I think.
Alright, so we just got the cheddar and bacon soup from the Canada.
It's really too hot for this, but I've been wanting to try this for years.
A little bit. But yeah, like she said though, it's 100 degrees. Really don't want to eat hot stuff, but every year it's all hot, so we're just gonna finally get it.
Just doing it this year. Do it for the vlog. As good as I thought it was going to be. It's really hearty and creamy, and I would eat that as just like a comfort food at home. The pretzel roll just tops it. Like normally, even at a restaurant, they give you just like a regular piece of bread or something to go with it, or just a basic roll, but the pretzel roll really makes it. And so if you're gonna stop by, even if it is hot, I would try it. It's really good to me anyway. I know you don't like hot stuff or soups, but I think you should try it because the flavor is really good.
Okay.
It's bacony, it's creamy, it's cheesy.
Well, I like bacon and cheese.
Yeah, it'd be a really good dip too. So yeah. Right?
This would be great if it got cold in Florida.
Right? Ooh, that's a nice phrase. There's the cold.
But, yeah, the bacon in here, it's not too much. The cheese isn't too runny, but also not too thick. So,
yeah, I like that. It wasn't like a watery soup either. It's definitely hearty and chunky in a good way.
Yeah. The pretzel is really good. It's just good pretzel, cheese, bacon. Like she said, I mean, she fixed it at home. If I was in some AC, I'd eat a lot of this. I would definitely get this. If you haven't tried it yet, I would definitely try it. Even if it is, even though it's a hot dip, it's not too hot to eat on a hot day. Clearly, because we're eating it now. It's actually not that bad, temperature-wise. Alright, so I just got the wine flight number 2 from the Apple Cedar Orchard. It comes with a white blend, Cabernet, Frog's Leap, Zinfandel. We got. And Casey got the charcuterie board.
Yeah, cheese and charcuterie board featuring bourbon maple syrup. So I can't find anywhere exactly what they have on the charcuterie board, but we're gonna find out.
I love it.
Alright, so then we got the cider flight. Limoncello hard cider. Cherry apple hard cider. And hard cider spiced apple. So I'm gonna assume that's the limoncello. Cherry. And then spiced apple, I assume. Okay, so the first drink is gonna be the limoncello.
The limoncello?
Like carbonated lemon water. It's not very alcoholic. Like I don't taste that much.
It's like giving you flashbacks from Italy.
No, it's not nearly that bad.
Okay.
It's like water.
Oh, okay.
It's like water with a slight hint of lemon and carbonation.
Okay.
And this is the spiced apple. This is good. It's kind of like apple juice.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, this one's my favorite so far. This is spiced apple. Alright, now for the cherry apple. Not my favorite. I would say cider.
I know, but what's that taste like?
Apple gone wrong.
Oh, okay.
For some reason I'm not liking the cherry and apple together. Kind of taste the cherry, but I'm not quite sure.
Okay, so what's your favorite in order? From your most favorite to your least favorite?
Alright, so least favorite is this one. That one would be, it's alright.
The middle?
Yeah.
And then the spice?
The spiced apple is the best.
Okay.
Alright.
So I'll go in the same order, I think, that you went. So limoncello. Limoncello hard cider. Yeah, I like that, but it's light.
Yeah.
I wouldn't call it water, lemon water.
Carbonated lemon water.
I think it's light and citrusy, and it's not too heavy and not too sweet. So sometimes ciders are too sweet, where this one isn't. This one's fresh, but it's not bitter either. And it is from Stevens Point, Wisconsin, from Cider Boys. And then you did this one?
Yep.
Okay. So this is the Woodchuck hard cider spiced apple. So I like Woodchuck in general, the brand. It's a good cider brand. Yeah, I can taste the spice in it. Once again, it's not too sweet. But it's almost like a tart apple to me.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know if I like that one. I thought I was going to be my favorite too. But I don't know how I feel about that one. And this one is the Collective Arts Brewing Cherry Apple Hard Cider from Ontario, Canada. Oh, and then the woodchuck is from Vermont. Oh, I can smell the cherry in it. I like this one.
Oh.
Yeah, because I like the cherry.
I don't.
It's almost like a cherry tart. That's kind of what I'm getting. Yeah, so I think this one is a little heavier. So I feel like it would fill you up quicker. So maybe not as many. You wouldn't want to drink as many. But it's good. I like the combination of it. So I think my favorite would be the limoncello, the cherry apple, and then my least favorite would be the spiced apple. And I thought that one was gonna be my favorite because I like spiced apple. So
opposite orders.
Yep.
Alrighty.
So that's how we. That's what we liked about the cider flight. And then the charcuterie board, it had prosciutto, crackers, some kind of boursin cheese, and it had jam and a little bit of bourbon maple syrup. And so everything for me was really good. It paired very well with the wines. And it wasn't too sweet, but it wasn't too cheesy either.
Yeah.
It wasn't overpowering. So I really liked it as a light snack. If you're into something like that. I love charcuterie boards that have meat and cheese and crackers all day. So I really liked it. The only thing I didn't like is they did have some type of blue cheese on there that I just didn't eat because it's too stinky for me. But the wine, they're all on the drier side. The white blend is light and it's crisp. So if you're into a white blend, I mean, it is very good. The two reds, I don't really drink red that often. It kind of makes me hot. It makes me kind of splotchy. So I try not to, but with just a few little sips that I had, I mean, they were good if you are into Cabernets and the drier wines or the table blend wines. It was just kind of, for me, they didn't stand out, but it went really well with the charcuterie plate.
Yeah, so for me, the wines were really dry. I'm more of a sweet wine guy, so I didn't really care for the wines, but I guess if you're into dry wines, they're good for you. So that was our...
I might go get a beer.
Okay.
I'm thinking about getting an apple beer.
Okay.
So we might not be done.
Okay. So we may not be done, because she might want a beer. So... yeah, that was our little review of
the wine and the ciders.
Wine flight and the cider flight. And I guess we're about to try a beer now.
I'll be right back. So I was gonna go get a beer, but then I just came back with 3 with the flight. You did Okay. So we have the MIA Beer Company Apple Trap Belgian Style, which is right here, from Doral, Florida. And then the apple pie beer from Titusville, Florida, and the Sea Dog Brewing Green Apple Ale from Clearwater.
They're wedged in there, kind of good sometimes.
So we're gonna try the apple ale. So I like this. It's light. When you first sip it, it does taste like apple at first, and then you get a little bit of the ale after bite, but it's not too strong.
Yeah.
I'm excited for this apple pie beer. Whoa. That one's like more like spiced apple. Very cinnamony. And some nutmeg. This one's almost too heavy. So like I feel like I'd only have one of these and call it a night. And then the green apple ale. Oh, that one's ale. So I don't really taste any kind of apple in this one. It feels crisp and light. I don't know if that makes sense to anybody but me, but I wouldn't call it apple-y by any means. But it's just like a light, citrusy, crisp ale. So, in order, honestly, just like that is how I like them.
Okay. Alright, now it's my turn.
So if you remember, he's not a beer drinker.
No.
Oh. There we go.
Kinda gets blurry.
What?
Kinda gets blurry with the lighting in.
Yeah.
This one's not bad.
That one is the apple ale, apple trap Belgian ale.
I could drink this one if I had to.
Yeah, if you had to.
This is the apple pie beer. Maybe I like this one because I like Fireball. Definitely tastes the cinnamon.
Mm-hmm, right? It's like a bite. It's good. It's like just straight cinnamon.
Green apple pie.
Just green apple ale. Nope. Yeah, I didn't think you were gonna like that one. So, was your favorite in order too? Yep. Just like that.
That's good though. Which one's your favorite?
Alrighty now, so we just got some food from Ireland.
You know, we had to get the Bailey shake. That was actually my ultimate favorite from last year.
I don't care
Ironically.
for it.
And then we got the roasted Irish sausage with Colcannon potatoes and onion gravy. So we did not get the warm chocolate pudding because we did get that last year.
Yeah.
So, but we will be back another visit, so who knows.
Alright.
I'll cut it up. Do we do it or you want to?
You can go first.
Okay. So, I don't always like sausage. Like, I don't like bratwurst. Things like that, because I'm weird and I don't like the snap.
That's probably not working either.
I don't like the snap of the meat. But we're going to find out if I like this sausage.
Sorry if it's windy on the camera. I don't have a...
There's actually a breeze right now. And
Yeah,
we're
it feels
living for
good.
it. So I have a little bit of the potato, a little bit of the sausage, a little bit of the gravy. I like the sausage.
Do? That's good.
Yeah, I do. This is so good. The flavors are so good together. So I can taste the onion gravy. And it really seasons the potatoes and the sausage well. The mashed potatoes aren't super creamy, but they're not lumpy either, so they're that perfect thicker texture. They're not too watery. And the sausage actually has really good flavor. Remember that snap I was talking about? I didn't really feel it as much, so I could actually really enjoy the flavor because I am pretty iffy about textures. That's something that does get me sometimes. But just this meal altogether, the flavors are incredible. I would eat this on the normal, and I am a little bit of Irish, so I think that's why part of me wanted to really try this, and I really like it. So I think it's your turn.
All right.
You have to let me know like the flavor of the sausage.
Flavor of the sausage.
Yeah, like what you taste in it.
First, let me get two pieces. Sausage link that I would normally have for breakfast, except gravy and mashed potatoes with it.
You have to have the mashed potatoes with it. Go outside your box. He doesn't like mashed potatoes either. He's a little weirdo.
And a little bit on there.
Oh, okay.
Sausage is really good. The mashed potatoes almost blends the snappy part, I think, that you don't like.
Yeah.
Because of the softness of the potatoes, you don't feel the crunch of the sausage. The gravy goes excellent with it. It's not spicy, I guess, because the onion taste is, I guess you could say it tastes.
It's mild.
Yeah. It's really good. I would get this again.
Yeah, I think this is something I would get every year.
Yeah.
If they have it every year. Yeah.
I mean, it's a good portion too. It's a good bit to eat, or at least for one person, even though we're sharing, because we're, of course, trying different foods.
You want a Bailey's shake to rinse it down?
No.
Okay.
I tried that last year. I'm not a fan of beer to start off with, and I'm not a fan of like creamy coffee taste, which is what that tastes like. So it's a bunch of
It
negatives.
doesn't taste like coffee.
To me, it does.
Okay.
That's what I think of with Bailey's, is coffee creamer. So no, I will not try the Guinness.
I know it's been a year. Maybe your flavors change.
Fine, I'll try it.
No, thank you, sip.
Yes, no thank you, sips. I got a full thing of water. Yeah, take that away from me, I'll eat it all. That was good.
I think I like it with the chocolate.
Okay, it's not that bad.
What?
It's not my favorite. Yeah, it was kind of hammered last time I tried it.
No, you were leaning on that bush over there.
Yeah, so the last time I tried this, we were with some friends. And we were doing Drink Around the World. And we started in Mexico. By the time I got here to UK, I was pretty much done because every drink that the friends didn't like, they all gave it to me. Because James will drink it. So, I don't really, I thought I didn't like the Guinness. But maybe that was just because I started alcohol at that point, that I wasn't going to like anything. But yeah, it's kind of like a chocolate ice cream.
Yeah,
slushy.
the chocolate.
I don't taste the Guinness as much as I thought it would. so the next country we are eating at is Brazil. She got the cheese bread. What?
Yes, the Paio de Queijo, maybe? Brazilian cheese bread, which is vegan and gluten-free. That'll be interesting. And then we got the crispy pork belly with black beans, tomato, and onions.
That one right there. Looking good, looking good.
And the only reason why we had 3 is because literally one just jumped off my plate
Clumsy Casey dropped
and
it.
onto the ground. And so the lady replaced it for me, but I got to keep the other piece of cheese bread. So that was an awesome cast member.
Yes.
Yeah. So I'm gonna try the pork belly first. So this is a first for us this year. We never went to Brazil last year, and I've just heard really good things about this pork belly. So it's not my typical type of meat that I would eat, but let's try it and find out. The pork belly is seasoned very well. I guess I wasn't expecting it to be so. I was expecting it to be more fatty. When really it's not that. I mean, it's not too bad. It's actually almost like you can pull it apart. It's seasoned really, really well. I could probably just eat that by itself. So let me see. The beans too have a really good flavor. I'm trying to think what seasoning. Yeah, it's like a refried bean type style, but it doesn't taste quite like your refried beans at your standard Mexican restaurant. I would say it has a fresher taste almost to it, with more of like a tomato and onion taste to it. And then I will try the bread. See if I can cut this in half.
Good.
I like the bread. I believe it's a sourdough bread. Let me just double check here. It doesn't say in my little passport. It is sourdough bread. The bread is so good. It's crispy, a little crispy on the outside, but soft on the inside with the cheese. It's definitely stuffed, that's for sure. Like it's not, you're not missing any cheese whatsoever.
Nice.
I would get this again.
Right.
Maybe if I was craving this, I would get. If I was craving some kind of like bacon or pork style meat, and like the refried beans are really good. I would eat them on their own because that's just kind of the flavors that I enjoy. So let's see what you think. Okay, so you're going for the cheesy bread first?
Try the bread first because I love bread.
Right?
It's got just the right crunchy on the outside. With a nice gooey cheese on the inside almost. So like she said, like you're not gonna bite into it and only taste the bread like you do with some bread things where you have to eat through a bunch of the burrito or bread just to get to the good stuff. This one, the second you bite into it, you taste it, and it's amazing. I love this.
Ooh, you love this.
I might get this. This might be my sobering food when I've had too many drinks. I'll stop by here and
When we come back
yeah.
for our next visit.
Never been much for refried beans, but I'll try it. It's purple. It's really good. Try the beans. I think the beans is what's giving it the flavor.
Yeah?
If you eat it combined, try a piece of this by itself. The meat is seasoned a little bit, but I think it's mostly in the beans.
So do you like it with the beans?
Yeah. Yeah, I like it with the beans. Flavors go really well together. Like, if you eat them combined, like I said before, like I'm not really much into mixing my food, so I'm kind of that person that needs a little separating tray.
But I think with the food and wine, that's what the chefs want you to do. They serve the food like that so you can mix it, whereas I'm like that too.
Yeah.
I don't like to mix my food too much. But I think here, that's what you're supposed to be doing.
Right, so if you eat it like the chef's intent, it's great. So I actually like this. I kind of, it's not my favorite thing here.
But if you ordered it at a restaurant,
yeah,
not knowing if you liked it or not, it would be, you would still like it.
Yeah, I would still like it. I mean, no one...
It's not something that you wouldn't run to this booth and get it. Okay. But you would run to the booth to get this cheesy bread.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's definitely going to be on my thing of foods. Alright, so we just stopped in the Japan booth. We got teriyaki chicken bun.
It is a steamed bun with chicken, vegetables, and a sweet teriyaki sauce. Right here.
Alright.
Trying to open this so you guys can see it.
Okay, you can go ahead.
This is gonna sound really weird, but it's like
Sloppy Joe.
an Asian sloppy joe.
That's what the tracker said.
Oh, did they?
Yeah.
They're not wrong. Yeah.
So I knew how to guess that.
I mean, it looks like it.
Kinda, yeah.
If you like teriyaki, this is the way to go, but it is overpowering. It's like I don't taste anything else. I don't taste the vegetables or the chicken. I just taste teriyaki and then bun.
Okay.
I would say this is like a one and done.
One and done.
For me.
Alrighty.
Like, I don't know if this is something that I'd want to get every year. Asian Sloppy Joe.
Yeah. That's not good. I don't like it.
It's not good.
It's like it tastes more sauce than anything.
Yeah. I feel like everyone's been raving about it. And I don't know if I like it that much. Like I feel like you really, really have to like teriyaki. And I'm not really a teriyaki person.
Yeah, that's a one and done.
Yeah.
Like, I've had it, won't get it again.
Yeah.
In a year.
Yeah. Well, and then that's that. That's our teriyaki chicken bun from Japan. Not that it's bad, it's just not our palate.
Yeah, not our
Yeah.
cup of tea.
Yeah.
Alrighty, next place.
First conversation. All right, so you're pro. Go ahead.
Okay, so we are in the Germany pavilion now, and I really like the grapefruit beer that's here that you can buy on a normal day that's not festival exclusive or anything like that. I actually have a few in my fridge because that's a really nice treat. Well, the same company now came out with a pomegranate for food and wine, so I'm really excited to try this. Ooh, it smells good. Wow. I think I might even like that better
Than the grapefruit?
than the grapefruit beer.
I think I would too.
Yeah, this is so good.
And yet
I wish I could get a big tall boy can, like you can in the grapefruit.
Yeah.
It's definitely fruity. You can taste the pomegranate. It's not too tart or bitter, and it's really good on this really hot day. So I would get this again if you were coming multiple times. I'd get it every time. So that's how much I liked it. Let's see. I like it. Here he goes. He's trying a beer again.
Okay, that's not bad. It's kind of like a cider, almost like fruity.
Yeah, it's a fruity beer. Just how I like them.
Me too. Yeah, because I'm not into Bud Lights and all that stuff. I want to drink alcohol when it tastes my alcohol.
Unless it's beer.
I wouldn't consider
Then
hops
you-
alcohol. But yeah, it's good. I'm not going to drink it all because it's your drink.
Thank you.
But that's good.
Would you get it again?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I could drink that like at a bar or something. If all they served was beer and I could find that one, I would drink it. So it's good.
Yeah.
And like she said, it's good for hot. It's hot today. Sweat running down my face, down my back. But we're about done today. We're gonna go to the resort and chill out a little bit in some AC.
We have a few more.
Oh yeah,
We have Hawaii
Okay, well we got a few more on the way
and
to
wherever the
exit.
cheesecake is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alrighty. But yeah, the beer's good. So stop by Germany at the Brewers Collection and get you a pomegranate beer.
Okay, so this is from Hawaii. And so last year I tried the pork sliders, which were really good. So I might have that on our next visit. But instead I wanted to try something new. So we got the teriyaki glazed Spam hash with potatoes, peppers, onions, and spicy mayo. And then to drink, I got the Aulani Sunrise. It's vodka, Joel, pineapple juice, and grenadine. Okay, so So I'm not really a huge Spam fan, but we're gonna see. I heard it's really good. Oh, it's kind of spicy. The spicy mayo is spicy.
Mm-hmm.
So for me, it might just be a little too spicy.
Really?
I think so.
Wow.
I don't think I would, and normally it's not, but I just don't know if I like it enough to deal with the spiciness, if that makes sense. It's salty, it's spicy, and it's hearty, so I think that might be why I'm just not a huge fan of it. So I would just stick to the pork sliders next time.
Okay.
And then our drink is very pineapple-y and grenadine. You can really taste the different flavors in here. But I like this. It's fruity, I like pineapple. So, and you get this really cute food and wine tiki cup. It even says international food right up here. So this is a win. Alright, tell us what you think. Don't you kind of like Spam?
Fried Spam.
Fried Spam?
This is chunky Spam.
Chunky Spam.
When you fry it, you cut it in really thin slices.
I didn't have any problems with the actual flavors of the Spam. No?
It's too thick.
Yeah.
Almost feels like I'm eating like a mashed potato.
Well, there are potatoes in it.
But it is spicy.
Yeah.
The flavor's good, but I'm really picky about my Spam, I guess.
And this actually isn't too teriyaki like in Japan.
Yeah.
Teriyaki is not too bad.
For me, it's just I feel like Spam is good when it's really thin. Like thin.
So maybe like it should have been like small chunks and not the big chunks.
Yeah. Because normally, like when I eat it, you slice it really thin, like a thin tomato or something. Like some people like thin tomatoes, some people like really thick tomatoes. That's kind of the way it is with Spam, I guess. That's the best way I can describe it, because the thicker it is, the more you taste the meat, which sounds bad. Spam doesn't always taste great, but you can make it taste good if you cook it right, fry it, and cut it thin. There's construction of something going on behind us here.
Whoops, sorry.
And the drink. Not really liking that.
Yeah, you don't really like pineapple, right?
No. It almost tastes like pineapple and grapefruit. I'm not a fan of either, I don't know. It's alright, but I wouldn't order it. But that's just me though. Like she said, I don't like pineapple.
Yeah, I don't know if I would run and get this. I don't know if I'd run to the Hawaii, but it's fruity and it's good if you're looking for a good drink. And I mean, it is a big, it's a big serving compared to the ones that we have been getting that are like this big. So it's a good price.
Yeah. Good price, good serving.
Yeah. So that was our Hawaii booth.
Yep. Alright, so this is the maple bourbon cheesecake. Last year they had like a maple bourbon cake in America. This one's cheesecake, so you can find it at the Cheese Pavilion.
Cheese Studio.
Cheese Studio. Looks pretty good. I'm excited to try it.
It is maple bourbon cheesecake with maple bourbon cream, caramel, and pecan crunch. Yeah.
It looks really
So
good.
this is the final stop today at this food and wine trip because we are so full. We can't eat anymore.
Yep.
But we had already planned this, what we wanted this.
Yeah.
So this is our dessert.
It's the way to end the day.
Yes. It's the way we're gonna end the day. So do you want to try it first?
Sure. That messed up. I think this is whipped cream on the top.
It's cream.
Not the fan of that part, but the rest of it is excellent.
He's not a whipped
Like-
cream person.
No, I'm not. I'm a weirdo.
You seeing a trend here?
But the bourbon sauce, caramel sauce, right? Really good. It's got the nice little pecan taste to it. It's about to fall over, but flavors go good together. I'm just not a whipped cream person, so I would almost scrape that off and just eat the cheesecake part. The crust is really soft, the syrup's really good, and the pecans give it that nice little crunch that I like. 'Cause I like crunchy stuff. I don't like whipped cream, but I like crunchy stuff. So I like this. I would get it again, even with the whipped cream. I mean, I'd still get it again. I also like certain desserts that are creamy or saucy.
All right. Yeah, this is really good. If you like cheesecake and you like maple, you need to run to the cheese studio and get this ASAP. This is so good. I like whipped cream, so it doesn't bother me.
I just felt like there was a lot of it, but that's just me.
But yeah, I love the crunchiness of the pecans, the maple bourbon cream, and then just the cheesecake. Of course, you can't go wrong with cheesecake. So yeah, this is a good one.
Yeah, this is a great dessert to end our night on.
So do you like this or the tart from the Alps butter?
Ooh, I'm gonna have to go with the tart.
Okay. So
Just
I
because
might
the
like
whipped
this.
cream
Yeah.
is what gives this one a slight negative, whereas the tart was just really good all over.
So I really like this better,
Oh,
which I like the other one too. It's better for my taste buds. Yeah, so it's a good end to all of our different foods today.